Joshua, Part 1. When it is time to move forward, courage, transition, faith, preparation, and crossing into a new season, a new leader, a new chapter. The wilderness years were ending. Moses was gone. A generation had changed. The promise was now in front of them. But a new chapter brings a new challenge. Who will lead? How will they move forward? Can they trust again after so many years of delay? This is where the book of Joshua begins. Not only with land to conquer, but with people who must learn to move forward. Israel arrives at the Jordan, the barrier before the promise. Israel arrives at the Jordan River. The land is near, yet a river stands between them and the promise. This moment is symbolic. Often, the greatest obstacle appears right before the next level, meaning today, many people come close to change, then stop. They reach the edge of a new opportunity, a healthier life, a better future, a calling they desire. And just before entering, fear appears. The Jordan represents the barrier between where you are and where you could be. Be strong and courageous. The voice for every transition. God speaks to Joshua, be strong, be courageous, do not be afraid. Why repeat it? Because leadership without courage collapses under pressure. Joshua had big shoes to fill. He was stepping into responsibility after Moses, meaning today, every transition needs courage. Starting again, leading others, making a difficult decision. Leaving the familiar behind. Courage is not the absence of uncertainty. It is choosing to move forward despite it. Sometimes the message we need most is simple. Keep going. Be brave. The order to cross. Action after instruction. The people receive the command. Prepare to cross. This is important. There was a promise. There was encouragement. But now there had to be movement. Meaning today, many people love inspiration but avoid action. They enjoy motivation but never step forward. Yet nothing changes until movement begins. The lesson is clear. Encouragement matters, but obedience requires action. The spies sent to Jericho. Wisdom before advance. Joshua sends spies into Jericho. This was not fear, it was wisdom. Faith and preparation worked together. They needed understanding of the situation ahead. Meaning today, faith is not recklessness. Preparation is not unbelief. Wise people pray, trust, and prepare. Before major steps, learn, observe, prepare, move wisely. Confidence grows when preparation is present. Rahab, hope from an unexpected place. The spies are hidden by Rahab. She was an unlikely person in an unlikely place, yet she recognized that something greater was happening. She chose alignment with truth over loyalty to fear, meaning today, sometimes help comes from unexpected places. Sometimes the people others overlook become part of a greater story. No past has to be permanent. No label has to define the future. Rahab reminds us, people can change direction and become part of something meaningful. The pact, trust and responsibility. A pact is made. Rahab protects the spies. They promise protection for her household. This moment combines mercy and responsibility. Meaning today, healthy relationships are built on trust. Promises matter. Integrity matters. Keeping your word matters. In a world of broken commitments, honor still has power. Israel crosses the Jordan, moving through the impossible. The time comes. The priests step into the water carrying the ark. Then something extraordinary happens. The waters stop. A path opens. The people cross on dry ground. Meaning today, many breakthroughs happen after the first step of faith, not before. People often wait for everything to feel certain. But sometimes clarity comes only after movement begins. The river did not open while they stayed still. It opened when they stepped forward. God among them, presence in the process. The ark in the center of the Jordan symbolized that God was with them, not distant, not absent, present in the middle of the challenge. Meaning today, many people assume support means no obstacles, but often true support is found in the middle of obstacles. Presence does not always remove the river. Sometimes it guides you through it. The 12 stones. Remember what was done. 12 stones were taken from the Jordan, a memorial. Why? So future generations would ask, what happened here? And the story would be told again. Meaning today, memory matters. We need reminders of what we overcame, not to live in the past, but to build faith for the future. Keep your stones, lessons learned, battles won, doors opened, growth achieved. Do not forget your journey. The crossing completed, a people transformed. The people finished crossing, but something deeper has happened. They did not only change location, they changed identity, no longer wandering, now advancing. Meaning today, real progress is not only external, it is internal. A new address, job, or opportunity means little if the mindset remains trapped in the old season. Transformation begins inside. What Joshua, Part 1, teaches us today. This chapter gives timeless truths. The biggest barrier often appears before breakthrough. Courage is essential in transition. Inspiration must become action. Faith and preparation work together. People can change direction and rewrite their story. Integrity builds trust. Breakthrough often follows movement. Presence matters in difficulty. Remembering past victories builds future strength. Real progress begins within. Final reflection. The book of Joshua begins with a crossing, but every person faces Jordans of their own. A fear to confront, a step to take, a season to leave, a future waiting on the other side. And perhaps the deepest lesson is this. The river did not define their future. Their willingness to step forward did. Many people stand near the next chapter of life but never enter because they keep waiting. Yet some doors only open when your feet move. So the real question is not, is the river there? But will you trust enough to take the first step?